Okay, guys. I don't think this is going to be an edited video, but right now I just wanted to kind of get into a little bit of the burnout news that's been going around, and it's kind of old news at this point. I mean, Black Panther and some of these other YouTubers, like there's a lot of racing oriented YouTubers that have already gone into detail on these leaks or these posts, but I just want to throw my hat into the ring because I'm getting back into, you know, content creation and other things of that nature. So, and I need to work on my approach and getting back into it. If you see me like sometimes looking at, the monitor and stuff like that, I apologize. Sometimes my eyes are just so drawn to what's going on the screen, but I want to be, making eye contact. So if anybody hasn't heard, this is just one post on Reddit that's talking about the potentially Burnout sequel, even though nobody really knows officially if it's actually a Burnout successor or a sequel. And it came out, I guess, I don't know if this was last month, because where's this at? 26 days ago, this guy was posting about it. And then you have Stellar Entertainment's, and it's also by Stellar Entertainment. I guess they're known for remasters such as the Need for Speed. Which Need for Speed am I talking about? Well, we can just go through. Need for Speed remastered. It just says remastered. I think it's like Hot Pursuit and stuff like that. I think, yeah, Hot Pursuit remastered and the Burnout Paradise remastered. So they're in charge of those games. I think some people are thinking they might actually have the rights to Burnout, but I'm not sure. Like maybe they would if they did like remasters of them. I don't know if EA has like given them rights to it or if they're working in collaboration. I'm sure they probably are if they're doing remasters of these games. So I think some people are kind of, they're not really sure. People are just kind of speculating. And I hope that it is actually Burnout because, and I'm sorry for belching and stuff. I've done that in previous videos too. Like there's other videos on my other channels. I only have one other channel that I don't post on anymore, but I'm probably going to start posting on that channel as well. Disco Cobra 2013. This is Disco Cobra Gaming because I want it to be more gaming specific. But I wanted to get into my love for Burnout a little bit. I have some of the Burnout games, some of the quintessential Burnout games. I do want to preface this by saying I actually admittedly have not played some of the more older Burnout games and even the PSP ones. And I have them. I own them. I haven't really been playing them much, but I haven't played Burnout 2, but I own it on PlayStation 2 and Xbox, and I'll show you the games I have. But I don't know. I mean, I just haven't gotten around to it. I do have retro setups. I do have like the capabilities of playing these games. I probably will start to play, Burnout 2. And I'm sorry if all this is backwards. I might have to like do some adjustments and stuff. Like all this stuff's probably gonna be backwards when I show it. And then I got Burnout 3, and I have actually played Burnout 3. So this is the PS2 copy that I have. And the reason I actually do own these on all these consoles is like I think I just have such a love for Burnout. I want to be able to get like even if it's just slightly better or this is how I remembered it. Like I bought the PS2 versions first, and those were the ones that I actually played. So Burnout 3 Takedown was like the quintessential for me. Um, yeah, and it was pretty much one of the games that I started out on. I played the sorry, I played the demo for it, and this was way back in like 2004, 2005. I don't know when the demo came out. PlayStation Magazine, and I do have some PlayStation magazines. Maybe I'll start to talk about them too. But so Burnout 3, and like it was some of the best times that I've ever had playing video games. So And I know I'm kind of getting off topic. I'm just talking about my love for Burnout and stuff like that. But some of my core childhood memories are on this specific game. And I did rage. I've raged on this game a couple times. Like, there's been like some. I'm not sure if this was the time I think I did actually punch a hole in the wall playing this game once. I lost a race. I was like, I had to restart it so many times, I think. And that's in my early days, raging and all that stuff. Um, but I also have these on Xbox. But I have the original Burnout on Xbox, and the second one. And I am going to get into these ones. I have played the first Burnout. That's how it got me into Burnout in general. I played the first one around the time it came out. I think I rented it or I bought it, and it was kind of fun. It didn't have all the best parts of Burnout, but it was a start, and it got me into Burnout. Like, it was starting to get me into these kind of racing games, but it was very bare bones. They didn't really have as much, but it was a good start. And Burnout 2, I mean, there's some good aspects to it, like the crash mode and stuff like that. I haven't played it. I still have to play it. I'm going to be playing it. I'm going to get into it. But I also have the PSP games, and I also have Dominator on PS2. I don't have that one out. I should have actually remembered to bring that one out. But I have Legends and Dominator, and of course I have played Burnout Paradise because I had most of my fun during the 360 era of the Burnout games. 360 era was pretty quintessential too, actually. I mean, I'd say 2008's Burnout Paradise was some of the most fun I had on Xbox Live back when I was playing Xbox Live, But these two games I still haven't played. I do have PSPs. I'm going to be getting into these games, and I might even do like reviews of these games at some point. I don't know. I might have to figure out how I'm going to capture gameplay for them. I'm thinking about I might put some emulators on this PC. I still don't have everything set up the way I want to yet, like for streaming, because I'm probably going to be doing game streams, cutting clips, and doing stuff like that. I do have plans for this channel, so I want people to stay tuned. And if you're already gone, sorry that I couldn't keep your attention, but I am just trying to get this video or get these channels kind of up and running again. One's a dead channel. This one just started maybe a few months ago. I haven't done anything with it, but I'm going to get back into these games, and I might end up doing reviews for them. Might even end up doing reviews for all the Burnout games just to build the hype for this new entry into the series, if it is a new entry. And I'm hoping that we're going to see more information in the coming months or years, because we don't know how long this is going to be. They might have just started developing this game. I don't know, but it's supposed to be, it even says on their website, AAA arcade racing title disrupting the racing scene, built in Unreal Engine 5. So that sounds awesome. It does sound like it could be possibly related to Burnout, but if you look at their tweet, it kind of does look like our way of giving you kind of weird insider intel about what we're working on, actually telling you what we're working on, and the bosses still haven't issued any takedowns. So it does kind of seem as though takedowns, Burnout, takedown, it might be another Burnout game. So that's what everybody's been talking about. There's buzz on the internet. I think the buzz is starting to die down now since this is old. I am late to the game. I'm sorry. Sometimes I'm just starting to get back into this. It's going to take me a while to get used to doing it. And if you haven't noticed the movement of this camera, I'm sure you have, because I'm moving my head around and stuff like that. This is actually kind of a newer camera, one of the newer style cameras, and I did notably pay probably more money than I should have for it, but I was just wanting to kind of test it out and see how good this camera really was. It's a 4K camera, but most of the stuff's going to be 1080p 60. I'm going to try to keep most of my videos around 1080p 60, and I think everything that I do is going to be around that. There might be some videos that I'll post. Maybe I'll try to do some 4K stuff, maybe, but all that stuff requires more resources. And even though I do have a good PC, I don't want to be taking forever to render videos and doing all that other stuff. That's just going to be more added stuff. But I just want to build hype for Burnout. That's basically what this whole video is. Me getting back into it, getting back into content creation, and I want to start building hype for stuff that I'm more in love with, more I'm waiting for and anticipating. I'm also anticipating other racing games like the new Recreation. Like Recreation's going to be, and that's Three Fields Entertainment, who also have ties to Burnout. Three Fields Entertainment has also done some stuff that are like supposed to be predecessors to Burnout. If anybody remembers Danger Zone and Dangerous Driving and stuff like that, they've done some stuff because some of the creators were from the Burnout team, like Criterion. And these guys apparently have some ties to Burnout as well because they're doing like remasters. So all in all, this is pretty much going to be the end of the video. I just wanted to kind of give you guys some examples, give you the stuff that I'm waiting for, games that I have. I'm like a Burnout junkie. You know, I played the 360. I was playing for hours with my buddies back then. I don't have those guys on Xbox anymore, but we all kind of disbanded after a while. But I played literally for like weeks and hours on end in that game, and I have Burnout Paradise on PC and all that stuff, all the remaster and all that. And I'm still going to be making more content like that. I'm probably going to be doing streams with Burnout and stuff, but I'm going to try to gear some of my streams towards maybe games that are more trending right now. For the time being, kind of keeping it like for one thing, but I just want to put this out there to kind of start building some hype. But yeah, so this will be the end of the video, guys. If you do want to see more content on this channel, I hope that you might want to try to subscribe. It's going to get better. I'm going to get better. It's going to take a while, but I'm going to try to get better at it. So, see you guys.